Hello everybody, this is Master BC here. Now, today is day 9 of December. If I'm, I'm bored out of my mind. I've only put one name up on the tree, which is my YouTube channel name, Master BC. I'm still waiting for people to comment on these videos. I'll be doing this till until January of next year, 2018. But I'm still doing that. So anyways, today's been eventful. Basically, we couldn't do a YouTube video earlier. It is pretty late. It is about 9:54 at night. Red went home a couple, possibly an hour ago, and I was still outside with me and my brother, Caveman's friend. We were just talking, and it's going to be getting colder. There's snow finally outside today, which is a good thing. People hate snow. People think snow is bad, but I think snow is a good thing. It's better than sitting inside and playing video games all day. This generation needs to know how it was when I was a little kid. There wasn't much of any video games at all. Now I'm playing video games like it's my life, and I don't feel like that is true. You see, I'm going to bring these self-talks back. This is going to be a self-talk, but this one's going to be Christmas themed. So this is Self-Talk Christmas Edition. I know I'm saying the name of the video title in the video. Yeah, I get it. I just had this washed, so yeah, put it back on. So my hair is a little messed up. I didn't really get time to fix it, and I want to keep it nice. So every year on Christmas, after I get all my toys, I always want to either play with them, or sometimes I just want to go outside and play in the snow. So when I was little, around the first time I actually ever first saw snow, because I was born in February and it was, I believe, snowing, and that's the first time I saw snow. And seeing snow for the first time was very exciting stuff. I was a little scared of it because it was cold, but over the years I've gotten used to it. I love snow. I'm gonna extend this a little more. I love snow, and if you all have been born in the year 2000 or later, you all know what I'm saying. I love snow. It is something I've loved since I was a little kid. Well, since I was the first year I was actually able to play in snow, I believe I was 3, and I got to play in a little bit of snow. I believe I was 3. I don't know. I'd have to ask my mom. But I've loved snow ever since I was little. Snow's got me my first girlfriend. She's my ex now, and I don't really mind seeing her anymore. I haven't seen her in years until this year, and I'm happy that she's going a good life. She's been in 2 wrecks and survived, so that's a good thing. I went to her little brother's birthday party, so that was fun. Got to eat cake, they make their own cakes. This year, I believe it was a brownie ice cream chocolate cake. Yeah, it was brownie chocolate ice. Like, it was made with brownies, Oreos, chocolate cake mix, and some icing and some ice cream. Then they also had these drinks that were, I believe, fruit punch, 7-Up, the normal one, and some ice cream, which it tasted really good. And when I was younger, I'd go to their birthdays every year. I don't anymore, though. Not as much as I used to. This was the first time I've seen them in, like, maybe 10, not 10, like, maybe 4 years since I've last seen them. So it was a good time to see them again. Putting that aside, I'll actually tell you the story of when I first got a girlfriend. It was in December, as you all know. December is the time for snow. And I'm very cold. I was standing outside for a little, like, over 45 minutes, so if my nose is a little red, you'll know why. I was building a fort out of snow. Me and my little brother were, and it's very hard to talk. I'm gonna sit up a little. There we go. That's a little better. Because, like, if you're crunched down, it's a little harder to breathe. So I was like 9 or 10. I believe it was, I think it was 9. Because it was December when I first met her. I dated this girl until I was 13. And me and her dated on and off. We've dated on and off that time for, like, a long time. But that's beside the point. I met her because I built the fort, and somehow her and her little brother came out. And her little brother was throwing snowballs at me. I didn't know him, so I started throwing snowballs back. And then I was throwing snowballs at my little brother. We were all throwing snowballs at each other, and I hit one snowball onto his sister. His sister turned around and marched up to me, and she's asked, like, why'd you throw the snowball? I'm like, I was terrified to talk to girls at that time, because, like, it was around the time, like, I would be having feelings for girls. And when I was just standing there, she was a little bit mad because I wasn't talking. And then I told her I'm a little shy, and she's like, it's okay and everything. And then she just picked up Snowball and threw one at me. You see, she was skating on the ice because we live next to a church, and it was December, so the church was, like, not really active as much as it usually is. Because used to, it was active, like, every day. Because of this thing they go door to door. And when I was I was 9. And I didn't know what to say, what to do. And I, out of the blue, like, came up to her and told her I was cold. So she let me use her. I was a little colder back then because I didn't have as much weight as I do now. I weigh a little over 213 pounds, maybe less. I haven't been to the doctor in a while, so I don't know. Telling this story is really hurting. This is just like, I want to talk about all my past to everyone. So everybody knows how I am, what I am, why I act the way I do. I'm not really the person to have personal things. I like to share it with everybody else and show how they react to it. That's why I record for YouTube sometimes, do these talks, these random talks and self-talks and all that. But beyond the point of that, like, she told me that I was I was cute. I didn't know what to say, but I did say thank you. And from there, we started dating. So, basically, if it wasn't for her, she was my first girlfriend. If it wasn't for the snow that day, I would have never met her. Well, I would have met her eventually, but I would have never gotten with her. So then I would have then never be with Red. Now be able to do all these great YouTube videos for you guys. And so I do appreciate the snow because of that too. Now, winter's more to me than anything. I was born in the wintertime. I love cold air. Sometimes I can be like, I feel safer in cold air because like sometimes my body acts differently from other people's. People say when they get colder, they get slower. When I get colder, I start to speed up. The cold air helps me maneuver through things faster. The heat doesn't. It makes me sweat and makes my heart race. The cold air supposedly is supposed to stop your heart. But if you move faster and faster, the cold air can't. It can cause you to get pneumonia, but with me, I haven't been able to. Yeah, I'm talking very fast and trying to keep up with myself with words. My mind is everywhere right now because we had a good time today. Me, Red, Caveman, and our friend. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna let a pop go to waste at least. Yeah, not bad. This was Red, but me and her drank pop after each other. Covered in Doritos. That's all we had for a little bit. Because I didn't feel like having to wash dishes. Yeah, we go through dishes fast here. There's 7 people here. So, and we always have friends over at least twice a week. At least. And Red comes over a lot. So, I make food for her. So basically my mom feeds at this place about 9 people. Because we always have this one friend that comes over every time. But besides that, when I was starting to become older, I got another girlfriend when I was 14. And I'm not gonna release names because I don't want people backtracing to them. I also met this girl in the wintertime. Me and her got together. And it was a weird relationship because, I was 14 and she was, I believe, she was 11 or 12 at the time. Well, actually, I turned 14 when I was with her. I do have a Bible because, I told her I would get saved and baptized for her, which I did. I have the Bible to prove it in my little cabinet thing, or it's in my drawers that I keep old relics of mine, like notebooks and stuff. I have that. Sorry, I have to take a drink because my mouth is dry from having to talk so much. It's only day 9 of December, and I've got about till the 31st. I'm not very good with math on a dime, but I'm just going to go on my calculator on my phone, if I even have one. And yeah, I do. So I'm gonna 31 minus 9. I still got 22 days of doing Christmas themed videos and stuff. So I'm gonna have to get used to this. I'm doing a video literally every day for all of you because I love you all. You're all like family, and it makes me happy to do all these videos. So, back to what I was saying. I basically met 2 girls that I dated in wintertime. And the first one was because of the snow. The second one was she was very cold that day and she didn't have a coat on. Well, a very thick one. And I let her use mine because I'm so adapted to the cold, it doesn't bother me. So I let her use it, and she was very thankful for that. Nobody else would help her with that. I'm like, I wanted to be friendly. And I'm starting to get colder, and my body is shaking. I really need to take a breather or something. Oh boy. This is going to be fun the rest of the month. I know you all are enjoying the videos as I am making the videos. Now, I've planned on doing a lot of more stuff in the future of this month. Thinking of doing some random stuff during Christmas Day. I will show you all what I get for Christmas because I want you all to know that I trust you all with some info on my life. Now, I'm the person who loves Christmas. I don't just love it because of presents or food or other things. It's because my whole life is run around Christmas in December. You'd all think my whole life was run around my birthday. No, it actually is not. In December was the start of my relationship era in my life. Well, the relationship chapter. And I technically also met Red in wintertime somewhat. Because it was starting to warm up, but it was still cold out when I think it was, it was starting to get colder.
Making a YouTube video.
Yeah. Here. Yeah, there's Ruby in it. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that miss thing. So anyways, my whole life is run around Christmas, and I mean, I haven't done anything without being near Christmas time, and I love being around during December with family, but I also love being around my friends and everything. So
on and more.
yeah, they're talking about stuff. What are you all talking about? What's this?
Eggnog.
Yeah, there's alcohol in that.
Yeah.
I can smell it. My mom bought this bottle of alcohol.
Eggnog.
Yeah, alcohol eggnog. Kind of want to try it, but I'm not allowed. Sucks for me. I wish I was 21. Yeah, there's something wrong with my mom's Fire Stick. She doesn't have the remote anymore. So, basically, if it wasn't for Christmas... Oh, I could still smell that. Smelling alcohol, especially vodka, not a good choice. That smells like it. I know, but it smells like it. I've smelled... I know. But the only kind of like... Well... It does have a hint of smell to it. I know, like, really powerful. I've, like... When I was too desperate, like... I was crushed by one of my exes. I felt so bad. I'm like... I don't care anymore. And I was given alcohol. I'm like... I don't care anymore. I've done bad choices. And, like... Sometimes I think I shouldn't have done that. Kids don't make bad choices in life. I'm going to tell you straight up. Wait till you're, like, adults to do anything, like, bad or anything. It's your... Like, I'm not trying to get you all into doing stuff that's bad, but it's not my fault. I'm trying to be, like, family friendly here. Don't do bad things. My mom's watching it out of there. Sorry. But, I'm trying to protect all you from doing something bad. Oh, God. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to tell my brothers that my friend forgot something. Oh. Just noticed that. He forgot his charger. Well, I'm going to, like, tell you straight up. If anybody says, what's my favorite time of year, I'm going to straight to go winter. I love winter. It's one of my favorite, best times of the year. I love summer too, but not as much as winter. Winter's revolving around my whole life. Yeah, as you can see, the tree is not decorated anymore. I need to get markers from my mom to decorate it again. Because you can tell, like, you can actually, if you're over here, you can see smudges where, you can see darker spots where the ornaments were. But, other than that, I guess it's time for me to go for the night. I'm almost out of space on my iPod, so I need to end it short. One day I'm going to be like, I'm going to make a live broadcast. It'll probably be on Christmas when I do it. I might do a live broadcast on YouTube. I'm hoping to anyways. I don't know if I can or not. I'm hoping to. But if not, I'll do a video and I will go live some point in the near future. Because I now have that option on my iPod because the YouTube on my iPod is different from the one on my phone. As you can tell. Like, my phone is taped on the back because I found this in the trash. And it works great. Sorry about the light. But it works great. I don't have a background on it. But I guess that's all for me today. I hope you had, like, a good time listening into my backstories and why I love Christmas and all that. Other than that, I think you all should love Christmas time as much as possible. Because sometimes it's just worth it. You also want to respect every day of your life. Because you don't know when, like, something bad will happen in anything. Appreciate your life, appreciate Christmas, Thanksgiving, every holiday. Because, like, it's not, like, very good to treat your family bad. It hurts them. You don't want them hurt. I've hurt my mom a bunch of times, and I still regret it to this day. Sometimes I wish I could turn back time and redo all the things I've done bad, but I know I can't. It's impossible. So make good choices in your life every single day. But that's going to be all for me now. Have a great holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. All of that. And this is Master BC signing off.